And when someone says,
रामस्कन्दं हनुमन्तं वैनतेयं मृगोदरम् शयनयः स्मरे नित्यम् दुःस्वप्नं तस्य नश्यति रामस्कन्दं हनुमन्तं वैनतेयं मृगोदरम् शयनयः स्मरे नित्यम् दुःस्वप्नं तस्य नश्यति रामस्कन्दं हनुमन्तं वैनतेयं मृगोदरम् शयनयः स्मरे नित्यम् दुःस्वप्नं तस्य नश्यति रामस्कन्दं हनुमन्तं वैनतेयं मृगोदरम् शयनयः स्मरे नित्यम् दुःस्वप्नं तस्य नश्यति रामस्कन्दं हनुमन्तं वैनतेयं मृगोदरम् शयनयः स्मरे नित्यम् दुःस्वप्नं तस्य नश्यति रामस्कन्दं हनुमन्तं वैनतेयं मृगोदरम् शयनयः स्मरे नित्यम् दुःस्वप्नं तस्य नश्यति रामस्कन्दं हनुमन्तं वैनतेयं वृकोदरम् शयनयः स्मरे नित्यम् दुःस्वप्नं तस्य नश्यति रामस्कन्दं हनुमन्तं वैनतेयं वृकोदरम् शयनयः स्मरे नित्यम् दुःस्वप्नं तस्य नश्यति रामस्कन्दं हनुमन्तं वैनतेयं वृकोदरम् शयनयः स्मरे नित्यम् दुःस्वप्नं तस्य नश्यति रामस्कन्दं हनुमन्तं वैनतेयं वृकोदरम् शयनयः स्मरे नित्यम् दुःस्वप्नं तस्य नश्यति रामस्कन्दं हनुमन्तं वैनतेयं वृकोदरम् शयनयः स्मरे नित्यम्
Okay, am I audible? Yes, okay, thank you, Arish. Everyone, others switch on your videos, please. I think today people are in very good moods. They have asked many questions today. Okay, please switch on your videos. Okay, I'm able to see some new, not old faces after so much of time. Good. Okay. Okay. What are the questions we have got? The people who asked the question, are they here? Okay. Leela is not here. Okay. Some of them are not able to join, I guess. Let me resend the link. Vijay, can you resend the link in the group, please? Okay. So,
yes, Krishna.
Okay, thank you. So there is a question, the way we dress, how important is it? Okay. See, especially our dresses were meant with the region. Every region was a dress code, like how we have a dress code for every event. We have decided according to the region we used to have dress code. For example, people who were in cold region, the dress was different. The people who were in warm region, people who were in hotter region like deserts, all were different. But we, in the name of advancement, modernization, we copied whoever modern people were, we copied it. For example, in South India, especially in South India, where our temperature is either moderate or on a higher side, we had a different set of dress code. For example, in some parts of southern India, we have called what you call in Kannada, it is called lungi, panche. In Tamil, Malayalam, it's called mund, and in other languages, I don't know. Okay,
Dhoti.
dhoti, yes. So it was there, and ladies, most of them used to wear saris, or recently, some of them are langa davni was there for especially Karnataka. Usually half sari. Is it called half sari? So that used to wear. Why? Because here the temperature was either moderate or on the hotter side. So why? Because on the lower part below the stomach, it is very important to maintain the coolness. So there was a survey done. People who were working in extreme hot condition, people who are working in especially manufacturing industry, where heat was generated too much, and those people started to face infertility issue. Means they they couldn't have kids. And when they compared that survey, after that there was again a survey made where why so many people are getting infertility nowadays. We have seen that in every road there is IVF treatment center. So why? Because one of the reason, there are many reasons for that. One of the reason is because of wearing tight pants. That is one more reason for infertility. Means the sperm count or the egg quality will reduce in both male and female. That is number one. Number two, whenever we wear tighted jeans or tighted leggings for ladies, because of the gravity, anyhow the blood and other fluid comes down, but to go up it has to put lot of effort, and anyhow it has to put lot of effort more. Upon that you are pressing it tightly, so moving upward becomes very hard. So that is one reason why many of us get heel pain. Second one, leg cramps in the leg. Third, varicose veins. All those things are one other side of symptoms for especially this generation people. So dress is important. Just check again, like how you asked me what kind of food you have to eat. Same, what kind of dress you have to wear. Check your parents, grandparents, whatever they used to wear. For example, especially for us, this suit is not at all good for us, because for this temperature, if you see, it was very perfect for Western countries because they used to pack from every side because it was extreme cold there. But we just copied it. Instead, we didn't check that. See, that is what happens. No, one of my friend asked a doctor, "Is it okay to drink?" He told, "It's okay. Once in a 2 days you can drink easily." Doctor told her, and I was shocked. So when we checked, "Oh, which doctor you asked? From where is he?" So then he told he is from England, foreign doctor. In England, it is okay to drink once in a week or once in 3 days. In India, if you drink, all constipation, all issues comes. So it depends on the region. So check in which region you belong to. What is the temperature there? Based on that, we can wear. Okay. So any tighted below the lower part is very, it's not good. Okay. Great. Hope I have answered. So next question is, okay, is it necessary for us to have a goal in life. It is a big topic. I'll take it later. Okay. Next, is Leela there? Has she come? I don't know. Okay, later. She'll check the record. Why should kids not eat pan? How many of you have told your kids not to eat pan, or how many of your parents don't eat pan? They have told in when we were kids, right? Why? Because especially kids, when they are learning, especially talking, number one, if they are into some kind of chanting, mantras, music, all those things will get disturbed because pan makes your tongue thick. So since most of our previous generation used to be in this way of either chanting or music or some kind of speech or talking, so to keep avoid that problem of thick tongue or pronunciation difficulty, they used to tell don't eat pan. Apart from that, especially if you are not in the uh, music, if you are not in chanting mantra, please eat pan. It is very good for digestion. Okay. Earlier, we used to have what? Pan and tuna. This one. What you call in English? What you call? What you call? What you call? Tuna.
Sunnambu, I think. Sunnambu in English, Tamil.
Sunna. Kannada sunna.
Limestone.
Limestone. Okay. So that edible limestone. So if you earlier what used to, we used to have this and limestone and eat. But what everyone told, hey, that is not healthy, that is not hygienic, that is not good for you. See, your teeth will go up, nothing will happen to your teeth. Number one. Number two, earlier days when you might have seen our house wall was painted with what? This limestone mix only. So whenever our grandmother or mother used to walk, you would have seen that their blouse and all would have always been like white patches. You know, because of that white patches only, they used to get calcium. They never used to have that calcium deficiency. Now, just because you have put Asian paint, nothing is going in, and you have stopped eating limestone also. So your body has having calcium deficiency, and you eat calcium sandos by paying. Right? So now, if you have a good supply of that limestone and pan, please have it after food. It is very helpful for take only this much of limestone. It is very powerful. So that is one, makes your bone strong. Two, helps in digestion. Am I clear? Okay. Next, why should we not pluck the tulasi? Yes.
Can I add something to that? The pan.
Yes, please.
So after delivery, like my grandmother and used to say, like after delivery, the baby is delivered, they'll give pan for at least for 6 months, so that the jawline gets disturbed when you give a birth to a baby. So to make it correct, they asked to chew pan regularly on a morning, evening, and night.
Correct. Because that is one, and with that calcium, your body, the mother's body also will recover fast. Good. Thanks, Brenda. Next, why should we not pluck tulsi leaves during auspicious days, especially dwadashi? So, dwadashi is the day next to Ekadashi. So, usually we think Ekadashi is important. It is not Ekadashi, it is Dwadashi is very important, because for Dwadashi we are preparing our body by fasting on Ekadashi. So usually every Dwadashi is a particular time where the cosmic energy is very high. So what we do, we fast and then prepare our body and take that energy for next 15 days. Again fast, take that energy for next 15 days. Similarly, when you pluck a leaf from tulsi, it is like damaging the whole plant, the energy flow of the plant. So tulsi, what does that do? You during Ekadashi or Dwadashi, it will take that energy from the cosmos, and next 15 days it will emit in wherever place it is there. For example, if it is in your home, it will emit that energy throughout the home. But if you pluck a tulsi leaf on Dwadashi, then the whole plant will go into a survival mode than absorbing and giving. So it will close its door and try to repair itself than absorbing and emitting it. So for that reason, they ask us not to pluck tulsi leaves on dwadashi. Okay, am I clear? Did I make a little confused? No, right? Okay. So actually this information was given by Sujay itself. So all this information belongs to Sujay. Next. Others, please switch on your videos. It will be helpful for me to explain. Okay, next. Okay, any other questions people here have? Any questions? No? Yes, no?
Prashantji, why ladies are not allowed in the cremation ground?
When? Usually.
Usually, they are not allowed to go to the cremation ground.
Okay. So it has a little bit of technical, non-technical, everything. So what happens, especially the ladies are always emotionally on a higher hand than male. Male emotions are very low. Sometimes nowadays it has gone underground, but ladies always open. So whenever you go to cremation ground or very sensitive areas where like black magic is happening, there people will tell, no, especially ladies who are carrying or in menstruation, they tell after evening don't go out, because after night, in the night time and in the cremation areas like cremation ground, other places only, there is something called negative energy. Since you are more volatile at that time, for example, when somebody passed, you are more emotional, means you are opened up all your channel because you are emotional. So there is a chance that other energy might affect you. That is the only reason they tell not to go. There's nothing else. If you are emotionally stable, you can go, because I have seen many ladies who meditate in cremation ground only. It's not that it is nishiddha for ladies at all, but since it is like ladies will be, we don't know if they are in their periods, don't know how emotional they are. So to secure the ladies getting affect from those bad energies, they'll ask us not to go. Okay, great.
Okay.
Next is how to reduce cold and cough in children, especially during the rainy season, and why it happens. Nowadays, it is not only in rainy season, Ajita, it happens most of the time. How many of your have you seen, or your son or daughter, always 15 days once cold, 20 days, monthly once or twice? Sudhindra sir and wife both are raising. Okay, Shravya is having, not her kids, she is having the cold and cough. And anybody else? Always. So why? 90% of the time nowadays, the cold comes because of excess heat in the body. If any of your son or daughter is having frequent cold and cough, then check their hand. It will be always like something like wet. It is not dry. If it is dry also, sometimes excess of heat causes this. And to reduce that, one Rama Bana for that, to reduce heat, is take 10 to 12 pepper, crush it, soak overnight. Okay, morning what you have to do, crystal sugar, kalsakre. Okay, orange one if you get, good, else white one is also okay. Take that, powder it, take 1 spoon of it, mix with that soaked pepper water and make them drink. Do it for 20 days first month, give 10 days of break, 15 days for second month, give 15 days of break, 10 days for third month, then stop it. By this you should have, he or she should have reduced. But given, if as a mother with over love, you should not feed him when he is not hungry. Okay, wait till he or she feels hungry and they come and ask. Ayo sir, they never ask sir, always playing. When the kid was born, it knew how to ask when hunger. Here also they will ask, you have to wait. For that, we have to have patience. Okay, so that is the main reason nowadays. Main reason is giving unnecessarily food. Every 1 hour, pediatrician has told 2 hours once food. Then you have to take another doctor. pediatrician, you're giving food, he is giving marketing for other doctors. So don't do that. Okay. 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 Rohan has asked one question. Is it okay to have a fruit diet in the night? Absolutely okay. If you give sufficient time so that it get digested. Don't eat and go to bed, because it has a lot of liquid. Taking too much of liquid and going to bed is not advised. You'll tend to get a lot of dreams. Okay. So having fruit diet in the night is not a problem. Okay, next question. Why sometimes everything goes in the negative way in our life? So my teacher gives a beautiful example for this. If my magnet is having north pole, it will attract only north pole things. If my magnet is having south pole, it attracts south pole things. So what kind of mindset I am in, that kind of things happens. Have you not noticed a cricket player, once he goes to a bad form, he always next match 1-0, 2, 10, 1. That is only for him to come out of it, he has to do some great task. Have you not noticed? Have you not noticed in your life, one incident happens, next another, another. Ayyo, Devda. How many incidents, isn't it? So one bad incident push our mind to a bad direction, so we start attracting the bad things. So it is simple, it is not attracting, it is like energy. What kind of energy I possess, that kind of energy comes towards me. Simple. So it is all, that is why we tell, my teacher always tell, a negative thought comes, move out of that place. A negative thing happens, tell 3 positive things. So try to shift the mind as soon as possible so that another 10 should not come. But what we do, one thing happened, we start cribbing, crying, tell to 10 people, get that solace. In that, 10 would have followed in the queue. It is already there in the queue. Next one. Again you do, again one more. Again you do, again one more. So what we do, we have to do is change the mindset. Okay, it has happened. Now see what I'll do. What? So you have to just find your own way how to shift the thought process so that you don't attract other things. Hope I am clear. Next. Okay, why do we get nightmares and how to get better sleep? Better sleep, no? Just now I had put one mantra. I'll put during meditation. That mantra is always used for better sleep. If you put that mantra and sleep, it is always told that it will make you sleep in a very peaceful way. And why do we get nightmare? Assume my boss scolded me unnecessarily without any reason. I couldn't express anything there. Okay, one, either I have to express there or I will come and shout at my family members. If that is also not possible, then all those things comes in the night, as in the dreams. Okay, so you do kung fu, karate, whoever sleeping next to you, hit them. All those things happens when unfulfilled activities in the day will get its completion in the night. Number one. Number two, there are many times if my stomach digestion is not good, nightmare, dreams starts flowing too much. Number two. Number three, if you are in the night before going to bed, if you have not switched on this mind, then too much of dreams comes. So how to switch off the mind? Using the contemplation process, what we do. So Rutu is first time I think she is attending. So at the end of this session, we do a contemplation process, which we usually, actually this session used to happen, I think 6-7 months back. Every night we used to do this session. After that, we started to do it weekly once, but every night we used to do this session and do a meditation and go to bed. So it was giving 2 good results. But now what we do, I have recorded that whole session. I'll send that, put that, do that and go to bed. It is as equivalent to chanting that listening to that mantra. Okay, in the contemplation process, what we do, I'll explain. Perfect. Next.
Prashant,
Yes, please.
so that the cold thing, what I feel is like in the olden days, normally we use the hing, that is asafoetida, very regularly in the food. maybe that may be used to use us for the don't get this cold and cough and these things. But this time the people may not be using that. Maybe that may be the reason. One more reason. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but I feel that is the reason.
Might be associated a hing. So might be, but the especially the yoga practitioner who are into meditation, for them this hing is not so good for them. So we usually don't use that.
Sir,
Okay.
I have heard one more thing that, especially for this yoga practitioners, onion, garlic, and brinjal and asafoetida. These four things are restricted, right? So, any particular reason
Because
for
these are thamasic food, more thamasic. It will make you more lethargic, more. This is good for a person who is in means no, not good. It doesn't disturb for a person who is in family, means day to day life in a samsarika jivana. So, but for a yoga practitioner, because these things will bring the energy down. In yoga, we are trying to take the energy up. That's it. It will not help. It will disturb the movement. Okay, great.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, please tell me, Pallavi.
Sir, actually, it is till when we will be doing this yoga nidra?
Yoga nidra. Okay, morning one, is it?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. Till I feel okay.
Because my hands and legs are getting so numbness. Sometimes I sleep, sometimes I don't know where I'm going in the when I'm sleeping and doing that meditation.
Mm.
When I'm sitting and doing the one we were doing the before, that was really helpful.
Mm.
That was giving me superb result. But here in yoga nidra, I'm not, or I don't know whether I'm not doing in a right way.
Okay.
Might be that is also the reason.
So my teacher always tell, whichever asana, whichever process you feel, this is not required for me. That is the most important thing which is required. So now, if this is happening, then let us see why is this happening. See, why is that numbness is happening? Where is your awareness? Just observe.
Or else because of my diabetes also that numbness is coming. I don't know.
Yoga nidra and diabetes, no relation.
Okay.
Okay, no, nothing to worry. Else, every day nidra, it should have troubled you. No, it is not. Nothing to do with the diabetes. Don't worry. Just observe. Why is this happening?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. So
Sir.
one more thing. She was talking about the yoga nidra, which we are doing every day morning, 4 o'clock. So many of you are already part of that group where we every day morning 4 to 4:30 we meditate. So we are opening a new set of batches from next month, August 1st. So I'll post it in the group. If anybody want to join, you can join. That is absolutely free to join that group. But once you join, exit charges are there. So if you don't attend one day, you have to pay. Every day it is free. That was only meant for to deepen our practice. Number one, to cultivate a discipline. I'll send you some of the reviews, what people are, some of them are here, or I'll ask them to put in Yoganushtana group, what are the changes they are able to face. This is the second batch we are doing. June 1st we started. I think by now we will end July end we'll complete 60 days, but I want to add one more set before we end this. So every day morning we meet from 4 to 4:30, no talking, meditate, go attend your class, do your work, everything. Again next day morning, no Sunday, no Saturday, no holiday. Even some people have who are traveling, who are riding, they parked their by car side, did the meditation, again started. I was going to Goa, I was in the bus, we did the whole thing. I was doing from the bus 4 o'clock, and we did it. So no reason will be accepted. You have to do means you have to do. Perfect.
What is the timing for that, sir? The one which you are starting August month.
For your group only, I'll add them.
No, sir. Please tell me the time so that I will make up my mind mentally.
4 o'clock only. A new batch is starting at the same time. So this group will go, that will grow, that group will go parallel.
Okay, okay.
Done. Any other questions, guys? I think I answered there? Is there anything I missed? Okay. Any questions?
Sir,
Krishnaji,
can
one
you
question.
explain?
One by one.
Okay, I can ask first.
Yes.
So I have a one question always, like how many hours of sleep is required for the body?
Absolutely wonderful question. Tomorrow, I'm today we created a video on that. I'm sending that video. So
Okay, because basically previously I normally sleep like a 7 hours. Since I started like last 1 month, even I am sleeping around 5.5 hours, still my body is active. So sometimes I get a doubt like whether I require a 5 hour sleep or 7 hour sleep. So what exactly the sleeping pattern is?
okay. Okay. Now assume you are coming from office. On the way to office, you are very hungry. Usually, you have 4 chapatis. Okay, for the lunch. But somehow, while coming on the way from office, your friend met you had 3 samosa. Now, after coming home, your wife will give 4 chapati. What will we do?
We don't eat. We only take the
Eh,
2
they,
or
usually, you eat 4 chapatis, right?
yes, yes.
Oh, how much is my requirement? I will do that. So, how much is your requirement? After started practicing yoga, your energy is one. See, the whole purpose of sleep is two things: one, rejuvenation of body; two, recharging your energy. So, if by process of yoga, if you are able to recharge that 1 hour of sleep, why you want to waste it? You can do whatever productive you want, or you can do whatever you want. So, it is not only work; whatever you want, you can do. Okay, so
Okay, thanks.
that is one thing. And the second, usually there is a standard 8 hour sleep. No, I was a person who was sleeping at 10 o'clock in the morning. I used to get up 7, 8, 8:45, 8:30 in the morning. Now, after practicing, my teacher told me that 20 minutes of meditation is equal to 3 hours of sleep. So once that sits in the mind and my heart accepts, now I feel okay. When morning, anyhow, we are doing 30, 40 minutes of meditation. It is equal to 6 hours of sleep. So from morning till now, I can run the show. If it was not a hectic day, it can go to till 11 o'clock. Again, I can sleep whenever. Okay, perfect. Okay, next, Sanjana.
Yeah, sir.
Yes.
So you had sent a video of, to better sleep,
Hmm.
right? So yeah, yeah. So at night when I do that for like 20, 30 minutes, right? After that, I don't get sleep.
You are not getting
I,
sleep.
yeah, it's like that 20, 30 minutes, I'm like so deep into it. After that, I feel fresh.
After that, am I waking up you in the meditation?
No, it goes on, but after some time I wake up after
Okay.
it ends.
So that means you don't need that much. Actually, your body doesn't need so much of sleep. As of now, if you don't see, the whole reason why I said is you are not getting a good sleep, right? You had lot of dreams. So now what you are happening is after listening to that, you are not getting dreams means you are not getting sleep means after that do whichever work like read a book or something which is where there is no screen. Do that again, you will get a good sleep.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And another one is sometime in sleep people talk, right? For that, does this help or there's some other ways for that?
Absolutely, it will help.
Okay.
So usually I am a person who talk, so that's fine. It is not disturbing you, no sleep talk, because
It is not disturbing for us, but the person who's sleeping, it will be disturbing.
your karma. That's okay. My wife always tell that my instructions are very good in sleep than in my class, it seems. Because in the class or in the dreams also I give instruction. Take a deep inhale, exhale, slowly, raise your right leg, all those things, instructions will come. No, that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Until unless you are not doing kung fu karate, you can do whatever you want in the sleep. Next.
Sir, one last question. Sorry, sir.
Yes, Pallavi, please.
How to maintain this consistency? Any work, any studies, whatever, either it is yoga, cooking, whatever it is. First time we will do with full N2, 100%, 200% N2. Day by day, that N2 200% will reduce to 0%. We will stop. How to maintain that consistency?
So,
Read also.
okay, I was reading this book, Atomic Habits. So there he had mentioned this beautifully. So couple of things what we have to do when it comes to consistency. Even my teacher has told, before telling that book, my teacher's dialogue. First one, we lack anything we do because we don't have that environment at house. See, I want to eat good food. I want to build that habit. If my in front of me samosa is there, in front of me biscuit is there, in front of me junk food is there, I can't do that. So for that, we have to create the environment, change the environment first. Whatever around. For example, if you want to get up early in the morning, try to make up a mind to sleep early in the night. Try to make up a mind what is that you have to do first thing as soon as you get up, to go for jogging, to go for walking, to go come to the class. What is that you have to do? So number one, environment. Number two, sangha. With what kind of people you are associated with. If I want to learn mantra and I am with a drunken people, I can't learn the mantra. I learn different mantra. Okay, so what is your sangha? For that habit to cultivate. So find out those people where they hang out, who continuously does that. So if you want to start reading, so find out a group who read, like a readers, and form that. Who, if you want to meditate, find a meditator. If you want to become a singer, find where are singers. You can't become a singer with the aunties circle. Auntie circle is for current affairs, what all happening in the society. Here singing different. So find out where is that circle and associate with them. Then make that whole habit so small and so simple that it won't become a difficult for you. For example, in that 4 o'clock morning class, we have another one task like reading book. Always many people had complained that I can't read books. So what we did is only 10 pages you have to read every day, or 5 pages you have to read. You do read whichever book you want. Okay. Trust me, in last 40-50 days, people have finished 3 books, which they haven't finished in year. People have finished 2 to 3 books, which they haven't finished in their 10 years. So what we have done is simplified that. We created a sangha where morning everyone has to read and tell what is that they have read. Take a photo and post it there. So that has created a habit of reading now. So do these things. 1, change the environment. 2, sangha. 3, make it so easy that doing it is not at all a difficult for us. Am I?
Yes, sir. Sir, how to find that the group which, okay, for example, a teenage girl is there and she is going to school and she is not getting this consistency habit of reading. How to find that she is not having a correct set of friends, or else she is meeting with the toxic people?
Mother has to start reading. Daughter will automatically start reading.
Sir, this is
Why? Mother
But
can't
actually, this was my question. I asked her. I was like very shy to ask you, so that I told her you ask it, so I could hear.
all
that.
public, everything is recording.
It's okay, actually.
So what you have to do? I forgot your name.
Basumati.
Vasumati. See what you have to do. If you want to become a reader, then start teaching some small kids in the neighboring. Take tuition for them. Just teach them. Or Pallavi, you start reading with her every day. Start 1 hour. You both allocate a time where you both read. Sir, I don't know. Don't I have any other work? No? If you don't have too much of work, then you have to allocate days to correct her, Vasumati, after some years. So better implement, give 1 hour now itself. Vasu, what you have to do? You have to create an environment in your room. What are the things you have to do for reading? If you have mobile, if you have TV, if you have a person who is playing music, if you have Bollywood songs listening to coming to you, then you can't create that environment and you can't read there. So create that environment.
Okay, sir. I'll do it.
Great. Okay, lot of questions today. Very good. Next Yoganushtana, I'll replay this. recording. Yes, Sanjana. Shalini, you have a question?
No, sorry, by mistake it went
Oh.
out.
Yeah, sorry, sir. One last question. Just wanted to know how if somebody is panicking or not able to control their emotion, like what breathing technique or what acupuncture point can we use to like calm down that emotion, like stress?
Wonderful question. We will address this first question next class because it takes a lot of time. We will do it next class. Okay. Please post it in Yoganushtana group now itself. We will take it. Okay. Regarding the dress, what we had told, there is one more follow-up question. Is that dress according to the place situation? Okay. If a person is is a spiritual seeker, his way of dressing is different. Is it important to carry yourself while you are in that position? Why? So nowadays, if you wear orange dress, then the problem comes. It is better to be in a color dress, number one. Number two, why they wear simple dresses? See, there are two things which identify us. Okay, we are like it create a sense of mind. You see that the way you make your hairs and your dress always creates a identity for you, and especially for the people like who are in spiritual, they remove these two, so they don't wear any colorful dress. They wear one color dress and they either shave this off or leave it up in a random way, so that because that kills their identity. Once identity is killed, their aham, ego, goes down. That is why even second thing, the hair always stores the memory. Hair always stores the memory. So that is when a person is dead in the house, there are some tradition, they first shave off the head, because that memory should not be carried forward now. That chapter is done. So that is why usually people will have, especially spiritual seekers, will have a dress where they'll wear only same color dress. They don't change the color and all. They one dress. So they don't have to put more effort on which color tomorrow I have to wear. What all I have to purchase. No, only one color. Purchase, wear it. So lot of energy is saved and this identity will be lost. Okay, now we will do a process of contemplation. Those who are new, some of you are new. The process of contemplation is where we scan the day and try to switch off this CPU. Okay, let us just follow the instructions. We will do it. There are 32 people. Once I close and open the eyes, there should be 32 or 33. Many times it will be 23. Okay, some of you, okay, question and answer done. Now let's go. This is the important part, guys. Whatever we are going to do, because that will help you in sleeping. Sit with the cross legs, spine straight, and gently close your eyes. If you're sitting on the chair, try to come forward and sit with the spine straight. Don't rest your back on the chair. Take a deep inhale and a longer exhale. One more. Deeper inhalation. Longer exhalation. One more. Deep inhale. Longer exhale. With every inhalation and exhalation, just withdraw your attention from outside to this moment. Now, let go the sound and slowly shift your awareness to the first event that happened today morning. As soon as your alarm rang, what is that you did? You might have snoozed it and slept off, or you might have woken up and got fresh, and you got prepared for your class or a walk or a jog, whatever it is. Don't be judgmental that just because you snoozed and slept, you don't have to become angry or agitated. That's fine. It has happened. Now you are watching a whole day from the perspective of a third person, as if you are watching my day. So you are watching my day, how you will be. If I snooze and sleep, you will not feel agitated. Similarly, you are watching as a third person. Now slowly, what is that next you did? After you woke up, you got fresh. What is that you did? You had a glass of warm water or a normal water. Okay. After that, you went for a walk, jog, or you attended the class, or you went to gym, or wherever it is. Good. What you did in that 1 hour of session? Now, what is that you did after your session? You had a tea, coffee, green tea, what it is. Then what you had for breakfast? Some of you prepared the breakfast. What is that you prepared? How was your thought process, emotions when you prepared? Absolutely don't become judgmental. Just observe as a third party person. Now you went to office, or you work from home, or you are a person who take entire responsibility of the house. What is that you did? Some of you went for a meeting, you had a call, you are stuck in traffic, whatever it is, just observe. Then you had to explain your colleague who was not understanding, or you had to explain your boss, or you have to do a work which was urgent, or you are preparing for something for the lunch. Stay with me, stay with me. Your mind goes out of the process again, bring back to the contemplation. Now slowly, what is that you had for your lunch? What is that you prepared for lunch? How much you had? You might have had chapati. How many chapatis you had? It's okay if you're not able to remember. While having your lunch, were you watching TV, mobile, or were you eating with the awareness? Did you chew your food? Stay with me, stay with me. What is that you had for evening snacks, coffee, tea, juice? What is that? Once you came home from the office, how was your emotion? Were you tired or were you energetic? Were you able to spend time with your family, with your kids? It's okay if you're not able to do today because of some work. That's fine. Your body, mind, and breath are relaxed and you're prepared for the sleep. You are prepared for the deep sleep. Your whole body, mind is prepared for a deep sleep. Without disturbing both body and mind, slowly rub your palms. Place it on your eyes, touch your face, neck and shoulders, and gently open your eyes. Namaste. Wonderful. If possible, avoid any screen so that you can see the effect of contemplation. If you don't feel like sleeping, read a book or do something. Avoid any kind of screen. Namaste. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice